G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome to episode number 12 of season 1 of the Everton Career Mode series. This is now the crunch time for the season. 2 more episodes to go in this first season. A lot of games. I have 4 games in this episode and 5 games in the season finale. If you want to see that season finale super duper soon, smash the like button. Also, make sure that you subscribe down below if you are new around here. We are pushing in on 25,000 subscribers. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into your press conference questions. So the first question in today's press conference comes from Victor Edwards. He says, rumour has it, Karius is considering a switch to Liverpool for more wage. What do you make of these allegations? I'm pretty sure if Karius went to Liverpool in this save for more money, he would be universally hated by Everton fans. Why would you do that? I'm going to go ahead and say that this is just bullcrap media rumours. I've had a fair few chats with Karius. Good bloke, keen to stay at Everton. Toffee for Life says, Lukaku's dad has recently said he will be leaving the club for £65 million. Is this rumour true? To be honest, if someone came in and offered us £65 million for Lukaku, I'd probably take it. Like, he's been a good player, but for £65 million, we could put that towards bringing in an amazing, already established 20 plus goal guaranteed season striker. Maybe someone like Lewandowski maybe. I don't know if I'm looking too excitable. I'm getting too hyped up over this. He probably wouldn't even want to sign for Everton. But if 65 million came in for Lukaku, I'd help him pack his own bags. Zeon Sucks says, with your recent performances in form, do you believe you'll get Manager of the Month award? Hey, I wouldn't be complaining, I'll happily take it. And the final question in today's press conference comes from Rahan Syed. He says, what positions would you like to strengthen? Personally, I'm probably going to strengthen the left mid position. Kevin Mirallas, whilst he is an 81 rating, and he's, 28 years old, I feel like if we want to progress in the future, maybe not next season, but the season after, definitely, I want to bring in someone that is like as good as our striker, someone that's like 84, 85 overall. That would be really, really worth it. It's really hard though because we have a lot of depth in all our positions and capable players. Like, our team is pretty damn good. And if I was to strengthen it, someone that's already good would have to give up their positions. So, I don't know, man. Thanks for your questions, fellas, in today's press conference. Make sure that you leave your questions down below for me to answer in the season finale. I'll try to make it a big one, so get cracking, get creative, and let's get into the gameplay. So as we jump into the gameplay here, the opening matchup in today's episode is away from home, travelling to the Stadium of Light, taking on Sunderland, who are sitting in 14th. Hoping to secure their status in the Premier League for next season. Not too sure how the relegation battle is looking, but it looks a little bit tense in the bottom half of the table. Us, however, we are looking to push higher up the table, push for a Europa League spot, maybe a Champions League spot if we are lucky, but the ideal goal is to hit Europa League. In the 10th minute, Ross Barkley is on the attack. Lukaku to McCarthy, hits that one, and James McCarthy bangs in an absolute rocket of a goal against another Tyne Weir side. Last episode, he gets a similar goal against Newcastle, and then in this game, he gets the similar goal against Sunderland. What a freaking strike. James McCarthy turning into a little bit of a long shot king. Sunderland, however, are on the attack. Kazri crossing that one in. It goes to Angles, and unfortunately, a poor touch from Bjorn Angles sees Jermaine Defoe pounce on it and make it a 1-1 scoreline. We're looking to get back in front here as Tolisso goes to Lukaku. Lukaku going himself, hitting that one, but unfortunately, he blows it over the crossbar. Moving in on into the 27th minute. Lukaku getting tackled. Barkley continues to play on, and Deulofeu getting the ball back. Barkley hits it, but unfortunately, he hits it straight at Pickford. That would have been a great goal if we managed to score it. Sunderland on the attack once again now. It goes to Yanam Villa. Kazri blows it over the crossbar, heading into halftime. And as we move into the second half, Sunderland begin things attacking. It is Jermaine Defoe going back to Larson. Larson to Kazri. Where the hell is our defense? And what the hell is Karius doing there? Freaking Defoe hits it straight above his hands, straight through his hands, above his head, and he freaking goes, and we're now behind. We're looking to equalize. Gerard Deulofeu going to Lukaku. Lukaku does just that. Romelu Lukaku making it a 2-all scoreline, and this is proving to be one of the games of the season. Sunderland with a corner here. Fabio Barini to Jack Rodwell. Are you kidding me? Are you actually taking the piss? Jack Rodwell, who used to play for Everton, has just scored an absolute belter of a goal. Not much we could have done about that one, and I'm pretty disappointed. 3-2 right now. Mirage, can he make it 3-all? No, he cannot. That is the perfect opportunity. But unfortunately, we lose this game. A 3-2 loss in an absolute classic Premier League game against Sunderland. Alright fellas, so we will now get cracking on the Howard Kendall medal points for today's episode. After that blinder of a game, that classic match against Sunderland, the Howard Kendall medal points are going to 3 points to Romelu Lukaku, 2 points to Gerard Deulofeu, and 1 point to James McCarthy. Moving on from that disappointing loss away against Sunderland, we do get a scouting report here from Brazil. Some half-decent talents who we are going to continue to scout, but he really is, this scout, Cameron Mitchell, not proving to be as good as our English scout. Taking a look at this training session, however, Baker going up to a 67 rating, which is fantastic to see. And we get our English scouting report back. A lot of talent there. We're going to scout them a little bit longer as we move on into this next game. And god damn, this is a big game. Taking on the Gunners, Arsenal, who are sitting in 4th position, 10 points ahead of us. We're in the back end of the season. Let's see if we can get some points on and pick up a big win here against Arsenal. They are a pretty decent side. But here is our starting 11 for this matchup. Lukaku up front, Morales and Deulofeu there. And here is the Arsenal side. Santi Cazorla, Danny Welbeck, Alexis Sanchez. They signed Miralem Pjanic, which is definitely a very scary task that we're going to have to try surrounding him in the midfield. But anyways, Kevin Morales skidding Hector Bellerin in the 12th minute. He's going to cross that one. Lukaku blows a perfect opportunity to give us the lead there. And Arsenal get their first opportunity. Punched away from Karius. Thankfully, Alexis Sanchez can't keep that one down, and it is still a 0-all scoreline. Just before halftime, we are looking for the go-ahead goal. Kevin Morales, first time cross into Lukaku, and we get it. Lukaku makes the most of the opportunity, and that is a great headed goal. Not quite sure what the Arsenal defense was doing on that one as we take a look on the replay. It was fantastic passing from Ross Barkley. Great cross and a great header from Romelu Lukaku. As we move into the second half, Danny Welbeck, that guy Welbs on the attack. Crossing that one, Rosicky, but thankfully we don't concede a headed goal as they continue to attack and pile on the pressure. Karius picking that one up in the air, throwing it out to Lukaku, goes to Bezic. Lukaku, we're hitting them on the counter attack. What a ball. Ross Barkley, go on. Gerard Deulofeu, he's going to belt that one. And the Spaniard in off the post, giving us the 2-0 scoreline against Arsenal. Taking a look on the replay. What a great ball from Barkley. What a strike from Gerard Deulofeu. That is going to be 2-0. We look like we're going to collect the points here, but we have to hold off the Gunners. Aaron Ramsey, a bit of an audacious attempt. We collect a big win here. A 2-0 victory at home against Arsenal. After that amazing win against Arsenal, we are going to now award the Howard Kendall medal points. 3 points are going to Kevin Morales. 2 points to Romelu Lukaku, and 1 point to John Stones. And we need to make sure that we are at our best for today's third matchup. It is a difficult task, just like Arsenal, and it is more important because take a look at that Premier League table. Manchester United, 3 points ahead of us. A win here will see us go equal on points. And take a look at their bench. I didn't notice that. I've just noticed it now. Ryan Shawcross to Manchester United. I have never seen that on FIFA before. Holy crap. You're surprising me every day, FIFA. I didn't expect to see that. But anyways, don't know why I'm making a big fuss about it. It's only Ryan Shawcross. But Chris Smalling, who captained England for the first time the other day against Australia, having a bit of an attempt there, but Karius who's up to the challenge. Anyways, we get our first attacking opportunity. Gareth Barry threading that one through to Lukaku up against Daley Blind. He gets some space, he hits it, deflects off Tom Cleverley, but unfortunately Romero is able to save it. We get another attacking opportunity. Barry through to Cleverley, who hits that one with a little bit of a weird technique, unfortunately blowing it over the crossbar. As we move into the second half, we are looking for that go-ahead goal against the Red Devils. It is Gareth Barry cutting past Luke Shaw, looking for some support. He's going to thread it through to Lukaku, but unfortunately, just a bit too much mustard on that one, and Romero is able to collect that one up. We get the ball here in the 88th minute. Karius looking to disperse it quickly. Freaking Luke Shaw pouncing like a tiger, goes to Martial, and that is an undeserved goal if I have seen one. Absolute joke. Aaron Lennon just gets the ball taken from him in midair, and that is going to cost us 3 crucial points. Absolutely gutted about that one. A 1-0 loss against Man U. After that unfortunate loss to Manchester United, we are going to award 3 Howard Kendall medal points to Gareth Barry, 2 points to Tom Cleverley, and 1 point to Loris Karius. And the final matchup in today's episode is on the road once again, travelling to London, Vicarage Road. We are taking on Watford in yet another important game. We are dropping down to 10th once again. Watford in 9th, we win here, we overtake them. We need the points, definitely need the points. A draw is not going to be good enough. We need all 3 points. That is the Watford lineup. Here is the Everton lineup, rocking a pretty strong side. Hopefully McCarthy can bang in another amazing long shot goal. That would be quite nice. As we push on here, we get the opening attacking opportunity. Kevin Morales through to Tolisso. He's looking for some support. Passes that one to Ross Barkley. Takes it past the defender. Gets smashed in the box, and that would have been a fantastic goal. I chucked that highlight in there just to show you how good Barkley can be at times. A cross in here though from Coleman gets cleared away, and unfortunately, as you look at the bottom of your screen, the big man Romelu Lukaku still lying on the ground, holding that elbow. Pretty worrying signs there. 36th minute, Watford are on the attack. Troy Deeney going to Igalo. Fortunately, he hits that one straight at Karius. And as we push into the second half, Wardrow, whatever his name is, denied after a fantastic save from Karius. A pretty average game at the moment. Let's see if we can crack the deadlock. And Bai Niang really should have scored there. Unfortunately, they had the big man Pantilimon, who is like a freaking stick insect. He's in goals and denies us, and it is now the 86th minute. If we lose another game late, I'm going to be so angry. We should have really conceded there. Very lucky. And the final game in today's episode ends as a 0-0 draw. Not good enough, fellas. Not good enough. And after the final matchup in today's episode against Watford, the points are going to 3 points to James McCarthy, 2 points to Loris Karius, and 1 point to Bai Niang. Fellas, we are going to wrap up today's episode of the Everton Career Mode series here. If you are keen for the season finale, make sure that you leave a like on the video. I'm pretty interested to find out where we're going to actually finish. Let me know in the comment section down below where you think we're going to finish as well. Make sure that you do subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Check out my social media links, Twitter and Instagram, both of those listed down below. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.